long.
Okay. Hello. We are going to start this meeting.
No, it's.
Welcome to the Board of Trustees meeting. It is April 14th, 2026. Can I get a motion to open the regular meeting? Trustee Rosenberg, second trustee Gupta, all in favor. Everyone, I do need, before we get even started, I need to make a motion. See if there is a motion to go into executive session to
A
discuss.
potential acquisition of real property.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
is there a motion for that? Trustee Rosenberg, second deputy mayor Galen, all in favor. Everyone. All right, we will be back probably 10 minutes. I'm excited. I know why you're here now. Okay, can I make a motion to, I always forget what this part is, just to return or close?
Turn the meeting.
No, return to the regular.
Can I make a motion to return to the regular meeting? Trustee Rothrock, second. Trustee Asuma, all in favor? Everyone. All right, let's start the real regular meeting. With roll call, is that first?
Thank you.
Mayor and Board, as your name is called, please state present if you're in attendance this evening. Trustee Asuma,
Present.
Trustee Gupta,
Present.
Trustee Patino. Trustee Patino is absent this evening. Trustee Rosenberg,
Present.
Trustee Rothrock,
Present.
Deputy Mayor Galen,
Present.
Mayor Now.
Present. All right, please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I would like to start with appointments. Is there a motion to appoint Patty Ann Fitzsimmons as a regular member of the nominating committee for a term of 1 year as recommended by the nominating committee? Deputy Mayor Galen, second. Trustee Asuma, all in favor? That's everyone. Thank you, Patty Ann, for doing this. She came in FYI as a volunteer for the VAC. And they roped her into the nominating committee, which is amazing. So she's not going anywhere. She's gonna be around. First, public hearing. Is there a motion to open the public hearing to receive comment on an adjustment of the sewer rent rate that was initially established in 2020 in accordance with Chapter 256, Article 3 of the Dobbs Ferry Village Code? Trustee Gupta, second. Trustee Rosenberg, all in favor? The hearing is open. Is there anyone here who wants to speak to the sewer rent public hearing? Anyone online? Right, anybody? Oh, I'll close the public hearing. Is anyone want to close the public hearing? Deputy Mayor Galen, second. Trustee Gupta, all in favor of closing it? It's everyone. Is there a motion to adopt the adjustment of the sewer rent rate? Trustee Rosenberg, second. Deputy Mayor Galen, any discussion? Just to give some backstory here, which I guess I could have done in the beginning. We established a sewer rent rate in 2020, and its purpose is to have a fund that can go to repairing the sewers, which are in dire need of repair. And the sewer rent goes to all entities, all properties in the village, and is not part of our property taxes. So therefore, even nonprofit entities, all homeowners, everybody pays into this fund. When it was established, it was a pretty nominal rate. And over the time since 2020, we've done studies to assess what actually needs to happen to fix the sewers. And so now this new rate is based on the data that proves what we need to be doing. It's approximately $1 million of work in the next
Per year, right?
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this rate is representing that, so that we can do that work. So that's the backstory. Yes,
Can I add one point,
please do.
which is that this is work that needs to take place regardless of whether it's paid for through the tax rolls or through a separate sewer rent. So this is a way to ensure that the responsibility of covering the cost of doing that is spread equitably across the village and not only to the property owners within the property owners who can be assessed property taxes in the village.
All right, all in favor of the new rate? Is everybody- Okay. Public hearing number 2. Is there a motion to open the public hearing on the 2026-2027 tentative budget for the Village of Dobbs Ferry? Trustee Rosenberg, second trustee Rothrock, all in favor? That is everyone. All right. Are you presenting
I'm
this
gonna
now?
present.
Ooh,
Yes,
okay.
yes. Okay, so this public hearing is the next step that the village must take to finalize the 2026-2027 budget. It gives the public a chance to comment on the tentative budget that has been on the village's website since mid-March. Prior to this, the village administrator and I had held several meetings with department heads to discuss departmental requests. We held a workshop for the departments to present their budget requests to the Board of Trustees. And the next step after this workshop, steps after this workshop, are to adopt the budget prior to May 1st, which is planned for the April 28th Board of Trustees meeting. And also set the tax levy and the tax rate. So I'm going to jump into this. We'll start with a summary of the 2026-27 budget. We're proposing total appropriations of $28,923,498 across the operating and the enterprise funds. This represents an increase of approximately $1.58 million over the 2025-26 budget. The bulk of this increase relates to some proposed capital infrastructure purchases from the sewer fund and increases in benefit costs. The proposed 2026-27 tax levy is $18,376,214, which represents an increase of $685,000 or about 3.87% over the 25-26 budget. The total assessed value of all properties within the village increased approximately 198 million or 7.45%, which has allowed the village to propose a 3.34% tax rate cut. The proposed tax rate is $6.45 per $1,000 of assessed value compared to last year's $6.66. In a couple slides, we'll discuss what the tax rate reduction does to the average tax bill. And just a reminder that the above comparison is village taxes only, which accounts for approximately 23% of the total taxes in Dobbs Ferry. And as we'll show you in a few slides, the school district is about 67% of your tax bill. Oops, wrong way. New York state law dictates how much municipalities can increase their tax levies from one year to the next, unless the municipality overrides the tax cap. For 2026-27, the village has proposed tax levy, as mentioned, $18,376,214, which is compliant with New York State tax cap law. This calculation on the screen is on how you calc out the tax rate, or excuse me, the tax levy cap. They call it a 2% tax cap. That is one factor. There are other factors that allow the increase to be slightly more than the 2%. And as discussed earlier with this budget, we're proposing a lower tax rate of $6.45 per $1,000 of assessed value. The first graph on this slide shows the tax levy change for the past 15 years. Since its implementation, the village has complied with New York State's tax cap legislation. Once again, this year we comply with the cap. We try very hard to balance taxes with the many costly but important services that the village provides, such as police, fire, road maintenance, and garbage pickup that our residents have come to expect. The second graph shows the taxable value over the past 14 years. The property tax assessment process is complicated and is handled by the assessor for the town of Greenberg. As you may recall, the town now completes a revaluation of all properties every couple of years. This year's tax assessment showed an overall increase in taxable assessed value. There are several reasons for the continued increase, including but not limited to the desire to live in this community and continued building and renovation work to maintain improved properties within the village. And the issuance of building permits continues to be very strong. The uptick in property valuation has helped maintain a very stable tax rate. And as we talked about, a couple of tax decreases over the past several years. Village continues to provide all of the expected village services within the restraints of a cautious and prudent budget. So on this slide, does the reduced tax rate automatically translate to a decreased tax bill? And the answer to that is not necessarily. Total taxable assessed value in the village increased 7.5% year over year. So we took 10 random properties and calculated an average assessed value of $1,044,300 for 2025. For 2026, those 10 random properties had an overall average percent increase of 2.41% to an average assessed value of $1,069,470. So how can the average for those 10 properties only increase 2.41% when the overall average increased 7.5%? So those 10 properties had an assessed value range that changed with a high of 12.81% to a low of negative 9.31%. And the typical house with the assessed value of $1,069,470 would see a tax decrease of $62.33. The house with the assessed value that increased by 12.81% went up $521. And the taxes for the house with the assessed value that decreased by 9.31% went down $1,134. The Dobbs Ferry Village tax rate continues to be the second lowest of the river towns villages. We've seen a couple of the surrounding villages proposing possible overrides of the New York State property tax cap in their recent budgets. So far, Dobbs Ferry's board and administration has been able to avoid proposing a budget that exceeds the tax cap. However, the village continues to deal with aging infrastructure and several projects that are partially grant funded that may necessitate bonded projects and related expenses in the near future. This could require overriding a tax cap in future budgets to pay for needed capital projects. In an effort to mitigate borrowing costs, the Board of Trustees previously approved and funded a facilities capital reserve. Use of reserve funds may reduce the amount of debt issued for capital projects, which in turn reduces interest expense. And as always, we continue to monitor ever-increasing expenditures and costs and continue to work together to bring the residents a high level of services at one of the lowest tax rates in the river towns. And with this budget, we continue to do so. So on this slide, we'll look at expenditures and on the next couple of slides as well. As you can see in the expenditures by type graph, employee payroll and benefits costs continue to be the largest expense to the village and account for 69% of total expenditures. When we look at expenditures by department, public safety has the highest cost along with unallocated employee benefits. Retirement system and medical costs remain the largest employee benefits costs, and both can vary significantly from year to year. The village has seen the retirement of some longtime village employees. This helps reduce the costs to village taxpayers, as those retirees will most likely be replaced by an employee in one of the retirement tiers that requires larger contributions from the employee and a much lower contribution from the village for that employee. For the upcoming year, we anticipate a continuation of the trend of healthcare costs upward. Previous contractual negotiations, we worked with the unions and have been able to negotiate higher employee health contributions for new employees as they progress through their career at the village. Although the higher contributions do improve village expense, this is an area the village will continue to look at in an effort to control ever increasing costs. So the next two slides are public safety. It's one of the largest components of every municipal budget, with the expense primarily reflected in personnel costs and employee benefits. Non-property taxes such as sales tax collections continue to be the village's major revenue source other than the tax levy. Recent increases in the sales tax rate have proven to be a real benefit for the village, and again this year we anticipate approximately $3.75 million in property tax collections. The trend of revenues and expenditures continues upward. Personnel costs, once again, are a large portion of the increase because of contractual cost of living adjustments and increasing cost of employee benefits. Again, we continue to work to contain all expenditures within the village's budget. This slide illustrates the distribution of property taxes within the village. The largest portion of your tax bill continues to be school district taxes at about 60% of your property taxes. Village provided services such as the police department, snow removal, and garbage removal remain at approximately 22% of your total bill. The next two slides show how the general fund's unreserved and capital reserve fund balance has been trending, charted out for the last 16 years. Over the past couple of years, the village has intentionally reduced the unreserved fund balance to comply with the Board of Trustees' updated fund balance policy. We have created a reserve for capital projects and funded it. Overall, unrestricted and reserved fund balance is approximately $4.3 million at the end of last year. The capital reserve for facilities approved last year has approximately $1.6 million in it. This is a savings tool for the village to start to fund projects and eventually reduce the amount bonded, which reduces interest expense. Unreserved fund balance sits at approximately 2.7 million, or approximately 11% of budgeted appropriations. That is within the limits established by the fund balance policy. It is in essence the village's savings account for unforeseen circumstances that can occur. And the village will continue to work hard to keep unreserved fund balance at a reasonable level in an effort to ensure that we provide the highest level of service to the residents of Dobbs Ferry at the best cost possible. New York State monitors all local governments and school districts' financial condition to ensure that they are fiscally sound. The village is in excellent financial condition and has scored very well on the state's fiscal stress test, including a 0 for 2023-24 and a 3.3 for 24-25 respectively. For the past 10 plus years, the village has been nowhere near fiscally stressed according to the matrix created by the state. We believe that the proposed 2026-27 budget will allow the village to continue a strong financial condition going forward. In summary, we have proposed the budget as once again in compliance with New York State's tax levy cap. The tax rate decreases to $6.45 per $1,000 of assessed value, with another increase in taxable assessed value and an increase in expenditures of approximately 3.13%. We have been able to continue to maintain strong fund balance, and we see that this in the village's Moody's rating of AA2, what amounts to the highest rating a municipality of this size can attain, and a continued excellent score on New York State's fiscal stress test. That said, there are future concerns that we must continue to keep an eye on, noted on this slide. And again, our goal is to provide the highest level of service to the residents at Dobbs Ferry at the best possible cost. We feel that this budget does that. Any questions?
Thank you, Jeff.
Yep.
Loving the,
I just love the
the
question.
dancing question mark.
All right, for the public hearing portion, is there any questions from the public from here? Anybody want to state anything? Is there anybody online? Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, please state your name and your address, please, for the record.
Sure. My name's Vicki Jones. I live at 55 Grandview Avenue, Dobbs Ferry.
Hello, Vicky.
How are you?
Good. Tell us your thoughts. You have 3 minutes to give us your feedback. We are during the budget portion of we're doing the public hearing for the budget, right?
Yes, I know. I'm aware of that. Thank you. The reason I'm calling is I don't know if you're aware that the senior bus only goes to the senior center, the Embassy Club, 3 days a week. Evidently, from the people that I've spoke to at the center, they tell me that there's supposed to be a new bus provided to the Embassy Club that will not require a certain kind of driver's license. Is that bus in this budget?
So that bus is partially funded with CDBG grant funding.
Yes.
And partially funded by the village. In the next, I think it's gonna be the next board meeting, we're gonna have a bond resolution for the village's half of that cost of that bus.
So coming soon, yes.
Oh,
It's
that's
not in
very
the
good
bud-
because it's
not in
very,
the budget that we're talking about right now because it's happening, it's a capital expense and it's half funded by a grant.
so it'll have to be bonded.
Yes.
And will that be able to be purchased this year?
I believe she's ordered it or
Yeah, I
working on ordering it.
I think it's in progress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I really appreciate that because, I finally am part of the seniors. And when I'm down there, I see how many older people than me who don't have cars would like to come down, and the lunch program is significantly less on the Tuesday and Thursday when there's no bus to take the people to the meetings or to the lunch program.
Right. Thank you for that. Anybody else? No? All right. Then I'll take a motion to close the public hearing for the budget. Deputy Mayor Galen, second trustee Gupta, all in favor? Everyone? All right. And then we're going to vote on the budget at the next meeting, correct?
meeting.
Okay,
Can I interrupt for a second? Anybody mind if I turn the AC down a little bit?
Go for it.
Oh, I don't mind. Thank you.
All right. Next up, I guess I could have public hearing.
I don't think that
No.
there's.
Yeah. All right, next up, courtesy of the floor. This is when you can come and say anything you want for 3 minutes. Yep. Yes.
Did everybody join?
Everybody can join the picture.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, so sorry. I'm sorry to be jumping, like Mark should be going first. But I have to pick up my son from a violin lesson, so I'm going to be rushing out.
Your name and address for the
Yes,
record.
so Daniel Burgers, 52 Luzerne Road. And thank you for, inviting the public, this way to celebrate Earth Month and the scavenger hunt. Thank you for joining the scavenger hunt. I want to give a shout out to Mark, who is leading. He's like,
He's in first place.
In first place?
Not for long.
I know, we're coming after.
You're going
him.
so he's going to help us, win as a village. And there's so many amazing things to do. I do want to acknowledge that on a national level, we are doing a terrible job to protect the environment, really, scaling things back. And opening national parks to commercial exploitation and destruction and so on. One national, local and national thing is like the president and some local politician looking to reopen the Indian Point nuclear power plant. You probably heard about it in the news. At some point, you might want to, opine on that. So it's encouraging to see all the stuff going on locally and through the scavenger hunt that the intervillages are doing. There's so much that people are doing. Giving a shout out to Sustainable Jobs and Janet as well, who's been really involved in that. I'm also a member of the CAB. This last Sunday, we had volunteers in the During estate removing invasive knotweed. I also, at the same time, worked with some students from the high school who are working on their project, and they're working at Chauncey Park. They have never been to Chauncey Park before, so it was great to introduce them to the park. They're working on protecting the trees that were planted over the last few years through the Tree for Trips program, and also removing invasive species. Finally, I do want to thank you all also for implementing the ban on gas-powered leaf blowers. When it went into effect the first time, my neighbors had their landscapers come. It was such a difference with the electric one. So huge quality of life improvement as well. And just with the CAB and so many other volunteers, including scouts, are working on the trails. And you heard from Valerie how the trails in the village are so important to people, right? I do have a
Sorry.
couple more things, but
I'm sorry.
okay,
Yeah.
next time.
Thank you.
You can also
Yes.
send us an email.
Yeah,
for
send
the
us an email
record.
too.
Thank you so much. And
You can't assign it.
over to Mark. I'm gonna sign online. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Happy Earth Month.
Thank you. Do you want to come up and say something? I think you should come. Come tell us what you're doing. Please, please. I'll stand next to you if it helps. I'm gonna come anyway.
What's that?
Spring is knitting.
Is knitting great?
That's a setup. So I'm here for Mark. He's working really hard at the scavenger hunt.
Yes.
He did want to tell everybody to do it because he's working really hard and
Yes.
working for that 500. But he wanted to make sure everybody here signed up as well so we can earn for the village.
Yes.
Yeah,
Name and address.
I think it's a really good idea that you guys have participated in the scavenger hunt because it also makes the environment better. And if you continue this, it probably will make the world a lot better.
Can you just say your name and address for the record?
I got Mark Roshak, and 56 Main Street, Dobbsbury, New York.
Great. Come up here so we can take a quick picture. We'll use it in our time. That way he can get credit for it on the app.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We
good.
we
Oh,
put
so
a
this is-
challenge.
This is for points.
Yes, we
All
put a
right.
challenge on the
Fine.
app that they could come and speak about the
Ah.
scavenger hunt or any Earth Day related.
Right in the
thing.
center, right in the
Come sit in the
center.
center, Mark.
Come on here.
Right in the center, right here.
Should we feel like something from Mark?
Thank you.
I did do thumbs up.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Great
Mark.
job,
Thank
making a
you
difference.
for your efforts.
Oh, you need it for the
Okay.
scavenger hunt.
Oh, scavenger hunt.
Thumbs up again.
All right, yeah.
Take that, Hastings.
Yeah.
I believe we surpassed Hastings today and we are second to Tarrytown now.
Really?
Tarrytown?
But
No,
no,
Janet.
Janet's waving me off.
No?
No? No?
Just
Well,
wait.
wait till tonight. He's
All
gonna
right.
get points.
Wait for Nikon. We'll get them.
Yeah, upload that soon so we can,
All right, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, Janet Rose, F 228 Judson Avenue. So there's just so many things, but I'm really only here for the 800 points, so.
I'm only here for Karen.
Wait,
That
did you
is
get to,
great.
yeah, did you do 800 points?
Sure.
Yeah, 800.
We came to the meeting.
I
We stayed for
mean-
the whole thing.
We
Yeah.
did.
You have to talk on courtesy. You have to come up here.
Oh.
and talk.
Oh.
Can we?
So I really was going to talk about grid rewards, just if I had to, but
Yeah,
I thought
do
there'd be
that.
more people here to talk to, but there aren't that many. So I just
Maybe
really
it's
wanted to encourage the program. Are you all on grid rewards?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh.
I thought there'd be more of an audience, but anyway, it's a great program.
We're
all online. And you are, yeah, it's on, yeah. Besides the fact that it keeps gas-fired, highly polluting peaker plants from being fired up on high peak times in the summertime, it also, it's just a win-win, and you get rewarded at the end of the year if you do small things like in these certain grid reward events. If you turn your thermostat up 2 degrees, you use your air conditioner a little less. You can turn your air conditioner off. You can pre-cool before the event. You can don't do your dishwashing. Don't use your washing machine. Don't charge your EV. All those things. It will add up at the end of the year, and you can get money back. So that's for everyone else. And we found out recently that they are just accepting NIPA customers now. So the village can actually sign up. So we are going to be coming to you in the next few days to talk to you about getting the village to sign up on grid rewards, and you
great.
can work in your different buildings
Thank you.
to earn money. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now I want a photo.
Okay.
Can I have
Come on
one
up.
thing about grid rewards
Yes.
that I think maybe we can solve here? Matthew GRC from Sustainable Dobbs sent a note to the administrator
Yes.
yesterday.
Yes.
We've given them permission he was asking for permission to use the electrical bills that we already have given to Sustainable for a different purpose, to do an analysis for grid rewards. And we just need to give them permission. And since I learned today that the administrator is out for the next 2 weeks, it would be lovely if we could maybe.
I will just check in with Margaret on it, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Um,
quick picture.
Okay, and am I out of time?
Nope.
So you're getting
Always time for a picture.
I need to go speak.
No, we don't.
Can I just say, first of all, do it for Dobbs. You're ranked 15th
I
right
know.
now.
It's going to be more
Oh.
after tonight.
And, and you have spurred Sleepy Hollow and Irvington to get their boards to join.
Oh.
And I'm not sure about the other villages yet. So good for
Oh.
you. You were number 1. So
Yay. We should have done it quietly.
I know.
We're too good. Yeah.
No, I think.
No, we're one
it-
team.
We're just one team. I know, I know. I said it first 5, that's who gets to be on it. The other 2.
Start a second team then.
Mhm.
What?
Thumbs
Start
up.
a second team, so that's 2 teams.
Thank you. All right. Any other courtesy of the floor? Anybody online?
Should we take a picture? We went to the meeting.
Yeah, we did. Nobody online? All right. On to the resolutions. Is there a motion to accept the retirement of road maintenance foreman Sean Bucci? Trustee Rosenberg,
Against, I will.
Deputy Mayor Galen, all in favor. That's everyone. We thank him for his service and are sad to see him go. Steve, are you sad? Do you want to say a few words about Mr. Bucci? Okay. Is there a motion to authorize the disposal of the end-of-life surplus equipment as outlined in the backup in our agenda? Trustee Asuma, second. Trustee Rothrock, all in favor? That is everybody. Is there a motion to accept the resignation of employee number H7Z073229 effective April 14th, 2026 at 1600 hours. Trustee Rothrock, second. Trustee Asuma, all in favor? That's everyone. We have no new business that I know of. Any further announcements, anybody?
I have some announcements and some of them have been covered a little bit, but it is Earth Month and there are a lot of things to do to help the planet. In addition to the scavenger hunt, on Saturday, the 18th, at the Masters School, there is a pop-up repair cafe. So anybody can bring electronics or small devices, woodworking, things like that, who can give new life to older things, shirts, clothing, necklaces, jewelry.
I
On
think they sharpen
Saturday,
Knives too.
they might sharpen knives.
Mhm.
They fixed clocks.
The 25th, Saturday, the 25th, from 1 to 4 p.m. is Dirt Fest at Waterfront Park. It's a fun educational event celebrating sustainability, composting, and community. There'll be fun things for all ages. You can bring your own bucket. That's the new use for BYOB, and get 5 gallons of free compost as well for your garden. Project Mover, bikes have started appearing as of last week. So in the same locations as last summer. And then coming in the next couple of weeks, I think there'll be 6 new locations, including at Mercer University and farther down towards Ardsley on Ashford and up on Beacon Hill and Keller Lane and Ogden Avenue. There's a lot more opportunities to bike around Dobbs Ferry. And then, well, we just discussed grid rewards with Janet. So those are 5 things that you can do to help the planet this Earth Month. Thank you to Sustainable Dobbs for all of their work in helping to organize and publicize these things, and to the CAB as well for all of their cleanup efforts and conservation work.
And given that we as a village are competing with the other villages, I think if anyone still hasn't signed up, there's still time and you should do it. This is a general announcement. But I do think that since we have made so many great announcements about sustainability at the Board of Trustees meeting, that we should take a picture before,
Right.
in the app.
Okay,
Okay,
Yes.
we're doing it.
we're doing it right
I
now.
thought I took over as the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
official selfie trustee.
Donna, you gotta get in here.
Donna,
with
get
us.
in here. Or you can hold it.
Now you got it.
No, this is a fun and
This
weird
is
picture.
funnier.
Perfect.
Wait, but
job.
can you
Now I
upload
put-
it?
Yeah,
Oh, you can.
I can do it right now.
Okay.
Do it now.
I wasn't sure if you had. to
All
do
right,
it
we are
Do it in
multitasking.
Dobbs.
We're coming for you, Mark.
Yeah.
Mid-meeting, we're adding to our tally.
Alright.
I have one quick announcement.
Go.
The Wickers Creek Market
Mhm.
is taking place this weekend at the waterfront park, and there's going to be a free shopping shuttle that will take people from the market and then into the downtown. There's 4 events that are happening this spring and fall, and the first one is this Sunday, April 19th, and there will be a book sale blowout at the Dobbs Ferry Library as well.
What is the time of the Wickers Creek again?
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday, did I say? Yeah. Sunday, the 19th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a busy weekend. Pear Cafe. Yeah. Oh, I'll be away.
All right. If there's nothing else, then we need to go into executive session again to discuss a personnel employment matter of an individual person.
Mayor, is there any way for Mark to join our team?
Oh, I know, because the point is to have multiple people doing the work. So
Oh,
we
but-
actually, if we did all individual teams, it would be more impactful.
I know.
It's true.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't really
true.
think of that. We could have 2 teams. I mean, we could,
Yeah.
I think 4 of us
But
are
Jeff,
on
you're
our
on Matt's team. There we go.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, we would have had more.
Does it have to be a resident?
Or at least like I'll do it.
Lori Lee's in.
Yeah.
I live in Newcastle.
You're on Matt's team.
Newcastle.
All right.
If you just join with your resident, if you would join with a resident, then it doesn't even have to be.
There you go.
It's just be four.
Okay, I see a future trustee in Mark.
I do, look at that.
All right, is there a motion to go into exec session? Trustee Rosenberg, second trustee Gupta, all in favor? Everyone. go back into the
Return.
regular meeting from executive session.
Oh, yeah.
Trustee Rothrock, trustee Gupta. Hold on,
I have
I can't do all in favor yet.
lost,
Handstand.
lost the chief. Chief is gone. Need to talk.
Oh, Lord. All in favor of closing
got
of
motions?
coming back into this meeting? That's everyone. Now, is there a motion to close the regular meeting? Trustee Rosenberg, second, Deputy Mayor Galen, all in favor? That's everyone.